Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often...
He's rising! Trustmark comes to the rescue. Rummenigge, and this is Luis Suarez. Can he finish?
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen. This is the time you need that pace.
Hernandez tries to pass it through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Thuram. Desai. And it's Thuram to Gerrard. Pinches it off him. Nicely aimed pass. Could move up a gear here. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's found a way past. Well, that pass isn't the best. Thailand are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Hernandez. Still goalless. First quarter of an hour gone. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Gerrard. That's very neat. It's Gerrard! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Hernandez. And this is Batistuta. Searching pass he's played there. Desai makes the interception. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
That's good play from him. Thailand are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And it's Gerrard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Now he's got space here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Baresi. Hernandez. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Over to the right flank. Delivers with whip. And they've got rid. Thailand with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Desai is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Hernandez. Baresi. Looking to play him in. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets, and he's intervened well there. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Thuram. Played into space. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. Thuram. That's a cute ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the counter is on. And here's Batistuta.
Oh, great feat, that.
Pirlo simply refused to be outdone there. Not the most accurate pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. Thailand have themselves a chance from the spot. This for 1-0. And he's denied. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. The second half is up and running. Pirlo! And over, just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Yamal, Vieira, and it's Gerrard. Now it's Yamal, dink through. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tries to play it through, always onto this, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Referee's given a throw. Messi. Vieira. This is promising. Yamal has the space to scheme. Nice interception, well timed. Del Piero. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Stood up well to him there. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
Thailand have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Messi. Gerrard. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Spread it left. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Desai calmly anticipates. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it out wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Yamal. And here's Batistuta. And here's Mbappe. Deftly away. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Thailand, number 17, Messi.
And it's
Number
Hernandez.
14,
Cross in. Thuram
Turam
deals with that comfortably.
Coming on the field,
Makaleli.
number 22.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Number 25, Zola. Number 24, Makaleli. Substitution.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That looks a good ball through. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Back to the keeper it goes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Hernandez. He's in plenty of space here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the finish! No, just not quite.
Rummenigge certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
It's played through for him. And this is Batistuta! And no mistake. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And that's another throw. Roberto Carlos. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Lahm. Rummenigge. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And it's played in here.
That's good defensive concentration.
4 added minutes has
Thailand
been
really
indicated.
can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's having a shot! And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, sweet feet. They get a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Time added on 4 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Front-footed pressing going on here. And this is Zola. He is through, and Zola! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, he's been caught napping! Cafu plays it long. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Driving on and making good progress.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit. Zola! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Zola really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
This looks promising. Pirlo. And here's Pirlo. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. Cafu. He's picked his way through. Vieira has got himself a free kick. Gullit having a look. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Tries to play it through. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Gullit. And it's Kaka. Gullit. Kaka. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Pass somewhat off target. Pirlo. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Messi. Rummenigge. Played out wide. Well read, nice interception. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lam. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Kaka. Vieira. And this is Gullit. Messi. Pirlo. Zola. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Zola. Messi. And Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar. There it is! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Kaká. Thailand leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Messi looking to receive it in space. And that is well cleared. Oh, good read.
That was...
And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Thailand just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Thailand have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Kaká. Hullet never out of the action for very long. Pirlo. Zola. And the pass is intercepted. Zola running with intent. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a goal kick. Cafu. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi. He's got away. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. "60 minutes played. Rummenigge needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, no joy this time. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see. Thailand have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Lam. Cafu. Now Kaká. Cafu. Zola. Rummenigge. And that has been slung wide. Seedorf.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Seedorf. He's had it taken off him.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Little pass back. Lam. Zola. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Seedorf. Vieira. Cafu. Threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area. Van der Sar claims it. Safe hands.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Thailand still ahead by the game's only goal. And it's Kaka. And he's had it nicked away. Zola. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Thailand clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Substituição para Portugal.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 13.
Dani Olmo.
Número 7.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Número 9. Rooney. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
I think we're just about done here.
Minuto de compensação.
Cafu. Platini. And that's it. Thailand have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Parma.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend, one that's become a standard now in leagues all around the world?
Trailblazer.
Absolutely.
Just eases him off the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a cracking ball. Rummenigge! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Maradona. Pele. Messi. Threads one in. And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Thailand clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Rummenigge is onto this. Goes for a shot! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, a breakthrough already.
Luis Suarez.
And it's Luis Suarez. Maradona. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Totti. Nicely weighted ball. Lahm clears without hesitation. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Thailand
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pele. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lahm. Roberto Carlos. This is a promising build-up. Van Basten. That's a decent clearance. Roberto Carlos. Maradona in acres of space out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge. Can he finish? Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time. He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible... And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway.
Claude Makelele is, in my opinion, a player that revolutionised the role of the defensive midfielder. He highlighted the importance...
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rummenigge. He's a sharp little ball here. Del Piero looking sharp there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Lahm. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's got the beat. Decent chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Lloris breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. That looks a good ball through, so no flag. Bale! It's a loose ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Messi. Off face. And Messi! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a little off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Thailand are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Rummenigge. Pelé, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Ronaldinho. Thuram gets a foot in here. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
He's gone for goal. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Messi is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Now there's a fine ball. Shot, surely! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Thailand are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Lam spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele. Thailand heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. No, again there's no way through. Pirlo, played out wide. That's where it came from. Roberto Carlos. Makalele. Mateus. Oh, they can break here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus.
There will be one
This is
more
Messi.
added time.
Ferdinand did well to stay calm there. Pele. Messi. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Thailand looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. Ronaldinho. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking for the run. Incoming delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Bale. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. He's got away. That's going across goal. Roberto Carlos tries to clear.
Thailand clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Mateus.
Thailand with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Makalele demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Almost an hour gone. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Del Piero. Oh, that was vital. And he shoots! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Thailand find a position of real strength now. And he's quick to return it. That's the keeper's ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bale. He's had a shot!
Substitution for Thailand. Number 17, Messi. Number 18, Pele. Number
Chance! And that's a sharp finish. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So could they be onto something here? Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Thuram is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge receives it in. Can he finish? He lifts the roof! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Thailand visibly comfortable, now up by 3. That has been slung wide. And he's worked it through. Lam can clear it away. Opts to play it back. Can he get it through? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Yamal. Platini. Now it's Platini. Azar. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Takes a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And that was somewhat errant. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Platini venturing down the left. He's picked his way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Platini with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. Delivered low. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Dembele. Always onto this. Yamal. And this is Dembele. Platini. And there goes the final whistle. Thailand pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. And it does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end. There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Floated through. Oh, that was vital. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's an imaginative pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi. Rummenigge driving on and making good progress. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Lampoon Warriors are down to 10 men.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team.
Pirlo! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, he's all alone. No foul, says the referee. Messi. Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Aubameyang. Probing pass. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Always goal side.
Rummenigge clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Silvestre spots it and intercepts. Kagawa. And there's the shot! Deftly away. Nice interception, well timed. He's on it, can he get away? It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Llorente. Pirlo. Rummenigge. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Good running, strong and purposeful. Real chance! He's scored! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Thailand have taken the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And that's another good win of the ball. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's in a great position here. Oh, good-looking ball. Rummenigge. Oh, now he... Rummenigge! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. And it's been played through. Solar. Oh, good effort! And how good was that? A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Thailand, and Aubameyang! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Thailand firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Back on the way then. He's picked his way through. He's rising! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well timed, excellent interception. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Kagawa, and the ball's come loose here. Kagawa looking for the run, and another try! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pirlo. Now that's well seen too. Kobel punts it upfield. Raul. Thailand with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Out of play for a throw. Llorente, Aubameyang chasing after it. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, that's fabulous. Howson.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Howson cuts out the pass. No way through. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Time and again they are repelled. Thuram. That's where it came from. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Kagawa. Number 5, Graham Diaz. Number 22, Raul. Number 15, McAllister.
Thailand perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Number 23,
Oh, that's clever. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Number 20, Yamal. Number 3, Puyol.
That's a throw.
Number 14, Rodrigo de Paul. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's well spotted. In towards the back stick. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That's good vision. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. Llorente. Roberto Carlos. Knocks it into... Chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Chance to... Oh, great leap! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Goes for a shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Thailand presented with a golden opportunity here. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rummenigge, just a keeper chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Thailand are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
All the way back. Oh, what a mistake! He's going for goal! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, here we go. And that's a good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Could be danger here.
Neymar!
Plenty to aim at here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Opts to play it back, and it's Roberto Carlos. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to it as the Makelele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
That has not gone well. That is a great pick out. Oh, now he can run away with it. And the finish! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Shot a goal! And there's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Pele. Lam. Looking to play him in. Zola. Makelele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hasebe makes the interception. Now it's Pele, and it's Michel Platini. Rummenigge, and he's heaved it away. Now it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos. Great ball if he can get there. Desai. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Zola. Some really good ball movement. Pelé, and a chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper.
Big chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Platini. He's being urged to shoot. Roberto Carlos. Thailand do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front.
Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Rummenigge gets into a good position. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Pelé driving on and making good progress. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's really well manoeuvred. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pelé, and it's Zambrotta. And this is Pelé. Zola. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Makalele spots it and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Thailand are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Hasebe is the team's great visionary. Oh, well measured. Oh, good take in a good area. Platini! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Desai, Platini, Falam, chance here to counter. Rummenigge, oh, played right into his path. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Luis Suarez
has been indicated.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! Oh, terrible. In he goes again! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Pete.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.